Field here in Cleveland. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, shortstop, number 7.
Popped high in the air. Gonzalez will take care of this one, and Reyes is retired to open up the ballgame. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. From the stretch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time? Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Sonny Gray will be the starter for the O's in this contest. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's in a great groove right now. The last 3 outings, ERA under 1. So he's been very stingy. Team having a chance to be in every game. He needs to get some run production and then probably get some wins.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will be in time to get Ibar as a nice play takes care of him. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, I really like this lineup. You know, they're balanced and they have some depth. And the batting average is what I'm looking at with this club. They're in the top third of the league in hitting. And when you do that, you're going to win games.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Barrios. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He's around first, heading for two. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's Michael Brantley as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored one run in their last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning. The offense is alive and kicking.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. In there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Jones onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. At the plate, Jose Bautista, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
21. Jose Bautista.
First pitch on its way, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corner.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got lucky right there behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, you still kept him in the ballpark.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 5 homers. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the .220 mark and 11 RBIs. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes another 0-2. He's running towards second. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Standing in now, Brian Reyes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And in the outfield, Michael Brandt. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Walters backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The throw into second. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage. Here's Alejandro De Aza. Flares this one over toward first.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the... Now to the plate, Billy Gonzalez. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Gray into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Donald Jones. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jones.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Chris Davis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista,
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Digging in, Zach Walters. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Zach
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in once again, Eric Ibar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Barrios.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Barrios. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
The 1-1 now to Jones. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 1-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's Brock Holt now. Hit in the air to center field. Almonte is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's running again. And this one gets away. So he moves all the way up to third here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Walters. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Alejandro Diaz.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Alejandro Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off the 4th for the
Here's
Indians,
Michael Brantley. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Brantley.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets. Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gray's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Billy Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Gray ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We're through 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Indians 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jones.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor into shallow left. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled straight back. Four 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Roberto Perez.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Zach Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach
50th pitch of the game on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Ibar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This ball will be chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Luis Francisco takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 4.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1.
I think he kind of trained the hitters. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Brock Holt.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Reyes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reyes. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Ready once again, Carlos Barrios. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Cleveland, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Striding into the box,
hitter,
Jonathan Schoop. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Almonte. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 7.
Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Alejandro De Aza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Popped up. Gonzalez is there for it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Santana.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jones is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 35.
Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. At the plate, Donald Jones. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Donald Jones.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jose Bautista will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And Bautista has a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit.
Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's Brock Holt now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding in, Brian Reyes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Barrios is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fouled back. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Zach Walters. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
Here's Eric Ibar now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happened. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jonathan Scope becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Line drive to left. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low down. Right on the bag, and Reyes is out at second base. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
This is in the air to left. Brantley's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles held. Now batting, Carlos Barrios. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 53, Zach Britton.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Barrios is on his way home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, that's a big hit. They're running out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Lindor.
He's set, and the pitch. Francisco Lindor is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Billy Gonzalez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Now the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Sonny Gray earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign.